All right, we got to get the kooky out of the garage because we have to do Melina's clutch today. Shouldn't be too hard. We're going to be doing a clutch, pressure plate, and a flywheel. So we definitely got some work ahead of us. We're going to have to drop the trams. It's really not too big of a deal. I've done clutches before. It's just time consuming. It's not necessarily hard. And you want to get it right the first time with like the pilot bearing and all that. Because if you go to put the clutch in and the shaft doesn't line up, you got to drop it all the way back out. So that's no fun. We're going to get the kooky out, which is cool. I'll grab some pictures of that with Zach's car. And then we'll bring her car in and hopefully finish this. It's like 1:30 right now. I'm hoping to have it done in 2 to 3 hours. Shouldn't be too bad, but we'll see what happens.
God, she looks so good. So good. I literally love this car so much.
To everyone that always says, what's taking so long to build your car and our cars, go back on all the videos, look at where they came from, and then ask yourself that question again, because I feel like they're getting built to their full potential. But that's up to you guys. You know, everyone has their opinions. All right, so before I go ahead and just pull this out and put it back in, I want to kind of go over it with you guys because a lot of people don't understand how to do a clutch. It's pretty much you literally undo the drive shaft, have it hanging, undo your bell housing bolts, all the plugs, take the shifter out, which is like 4 Allen key bolts if you have a short shifter. If not, I think it's 6 bolts. And then undo the trans mounts with a jack, like hold it up with a jack, undo the trans mount, kind of let it hang a little bit, jack up the front of the motor so the engine tilts back, and then kind of just slide the trans right out and drop it on the ground. It's not too much of a big deal. Once we get that out, I'll go over like what each one of these clutch things do. All right, just because my car is going to the shop in like a week, I just want to do this right now. I think I really want to do it more because I haven't seen my taillights in the car in a while. I'm just going to throw the taillights in. Woo! That booty. Damn. Could be on auto. Look at this. I hate KAs. This transmission right here. This is so stupid. It was literally hitting the firewall, so I had to twist it, and then I got drenched. Or this stuff isn't even coming on. I gotta like scratch it. Dude, look at this. It don't even come off. I need like a towel. Here, I got it. You ready to give me a bubble bath, sweetheart?
Look, no.
Oh no, that's working. Don't ever buy a 240. This is the shit that happens.
Need some of the Adams.
Huh?
Some of the Adams.
Adams? Oh yeah, put a little Adams quick detailer on me. Alright, so just got back from inside my house, got in the shower, I gotta brush my hair. Sorry about that. I've got the original GS shirt on and some older basketball shorts that don't even have pockets. Time to finish this clutch up. We're gonna drop the pressure plate, clutch wheel, the flywheel itself, and then get the drive shaft out and torque all the new stuff to spec. But before I do that, I want to show you guys like the old disc versus the new disc and all that kind of stuff. All right, so I'm going to show you guys the difference of these two clutches real quick. Basically, right here, this is probably a stock clutch. I doubt it was replaced. All right, so basically, it's just a single disc clutch. Nothing special. It's sprung. The stock pressure plate, but as you can see, we have a ton of hot spots on the disc and the flywheel, which is right there. On the new clutch, we have a 6-puck XTD clutch. This is a eBay clutch. I ran this on my Miata. In my car out there, I have like literally a $600 clutch. Don't ever spend that much money on a clutch. Get on eBay, get an XTD clutch, especially if you drift, because they're really good, they're really cheap, and when you drift, you blow clutches anyway. So there's no point to spend that much money on a clutch whatsoever. So we got a new 6-puck clutch, which is still sprung, got a new pressure plate, and a lightweight flywheel, which should help the RPMs a little bit, and overall just improve the performance. All right, so we were gonna replace the rear main seal in this car, but I was looking at it, it's not the rear main seal at all. There's no oil above the oil pan line on the block itself, so it's the oil pan. You can see it all dripping down, and it was on the bottom of that plate, so there's no reason to replace something that's not leaking. I know some people are like, it's out, replace it, but honestly, nothing's better than OEM, so don't touch it if you don't need to. We're not gonna be doing the oil pan because oil pans are a pain in the butt on these cars because you gotta pull the engine or drop the subframe. It's not a big deal. So we're gonna clean this up, get it back in there, and maybe test it out tonight. You can't drift for like 500 miles to 1,000. All right, we are finally almost finished, but the trans is in. I've never had such a hard time with the trans before. The KA trans is absolutely stupid. For anyone watching this video that's done it, you'll understand that like where the starter thing is, it just does not fit correctly in the tranny tunnel. We had to like jack the motor up from this to like this to get it to fit. It sucked. But we're putting new trans fluid in there now. We're using Pennzoil Synchro Mesh or something like that. That was like the #1 recommended fluid for this. You don't want to use GL5 because it like eats the synchros, and then weight wise you want 80-90. But should turn out really good. Hopefully we'll get this thing together. Actually, we're gonna get this thing together, and then we'll go test it out and make sure everything's okay with it. Let's see. That bite though. Alright guys, so it's actually the next day. This is gonna be the ending of the video. I wanted to talk about something that is, you know, not the easiest thing to talk about, but it needs to be talked about because, you know, the channel is basically my personal life. Aside from my personal life, like, you guys know everything about me. You know my friends, my girlfriend, and all that. But I wanted to talk about Melina. Me and Melina actually don't date anymore. That's why you guys haven't been seeing her in the channel as much. She's still going to be around. She's still going to be a part of the channel. You know, maybe not every single day, but she's probably going to go to drift events with us still. You know, she's still into drifting. You know, she's still got her car. Just watched us put the clutch in. You know, me and her are still cool. We don't hate each other. But, you know, we broke up. Things weren't working. And before you go, you know, I wish she was my girlfriend. You know, you're an idiot. Or why did you break up with her? You know, that's how every dude thinks with every other girl. You always look at someone else's girlfriend and be like, that guy's an idiot. I wish I had a girl like that. So before you say something dumb like that about me, understand that it really wasn't working between us. I don't really want to go into detail of whose fault it was, because really it was no one's fault. But I just don't want to start naming reasons. Maybe I didn't like her for certain things and she didn't like me for certain things. Because I don't want to play the blame game. I don't want to cause, you know, drama on the channel. And I don't want to make anyone look bad, and I don't want to make myself look bad. I just wanted to tell you guys that, you know, we don't date anymore. And that's just why she hasn't been around. She's still going to be around. Just hope you guys understand that I should have told you earlier. I shouldn't have waited so long. It's been like 3 or 4 weeks now. But I finally realized that I had to bring it up on the channel, and I figured I might as well bring it up on a video that she's in, so you guys can, you know, like, watch it, that are actually interested in what's going on with her. And now you understand that we just don't date anymore, so she's just not going to be around as much. But I really just wanted to make that point that, you know, she is an awesome girl. She's really cool. We dated for over a year, but it just wasn't for me. And, you know, we just didn't work as well as I hoped, so it was just time to end it instead of pushing something farther that wasn't meant to be, I guess you could say. But I hope you guys understand. You know, I really needed to bring this up to you. I'm glad I finally talked about it, and you guys know what's going on. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope everything's okay with you. I hope everything goes okay with me and my friends and her.